Hey then. Well, here we are. Let's get ready for a brand new campaign here. Alright then, let's do this. Oh my gosh, Tama was actually in the chat before the stream actually started. Commander, I am fucking bored and need distraction. Please stream a suicide mission. Well, Tama, your wish is granted, I guess. Here we are. Let's get ready to do something here. Let me figure out what we want to do first of all. We have barely any Illyrium, so we gotta keep that in mind. I have some money. What am I planning on doing with today's stream? I think we're about to do our HQ assault, right? No, not yet. Okay, 24% there, 5% there. We need to sabotage a facility eventually before we lose the campaign. This is filling up quite quickly, actually. 134 intel for that. We have... Is that a Liberation 3 in this region? No. Oh right, I was holding this region hostage. I don't actually need to do a Liberation there. Okay. So that's that. We can make contact down here if I want to start working towards New Chile. And, oh, nice.
Commander,
well, it seems like they're throwing it all onto the Africa tile. I guess I really should be going here to destroy that. Yeah, I probably should be heading there eventually. Alright, this will probably be our next contact. It's 134 intel, but I think we can afford it. I just need some intel over there. Plasma rifle is done in 22 days. I'm apparently building Sabbat rounds. What else do I need to do here? I'm trying to get ready to liberate this region, so we're looking for a Liberation 2, I think? 2 or 3, I don't remember. How do I tell how much liberation is happening there? Resistance management, I think. And I think this was East Asia? Or was it West Asia? I think it's West Asia. West Asia has 2 dots. East Asia has... No, East Asia is complete. West Asia is the one that we were looking at. Okay, I think I know what's going on here. So, this is West Asia, so we currently have 1 liberation completed here. We need 2 more to actually begin liberating this spot. We have completed the liberation in this spot, so we have a radio relay. Or we have the network tower in the spot, and we're about to liberate it. So if I wanted to get the bonus over here for mental fortitude, I could just finish up over here, and that should work. Hidden reserves. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo would be a really nice one to pick up. I would like to make contact over here, but that costs 200. I think our goal should be liberate this spot, make contact here, destroy that thing, and possibly head towards the black site. That is probably our main order of business right now, I think. Okay, I think we have an idea of what we were leaving off on last time. We have weapon mods increased, that's good. Resistance network. This would be nice to have, but it's not something that we can easily get to. 100 intel. Yeah, it'll take a while before we get to that one. Okay, so I think we'll start scanning over here and looking for a liberation mission in this spot here. Movements. I wish I could do that, but unfortunately we don't have the time to do it. We have a supply convoy here. Ooh. Concentration of beast-like enemies on this mission site. Praetorian Guard has taken direct control of Advent operations in this area. Expect heavy resistance. We have 7 days for this, which is... Oh god!
We should have one of our soldiers equipped.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one if I decide to do it. I don't know if we can stop this, guys. We do have a bounty hunter. Praetorian Guard and Berserkers, something like that. We have a solution for the Berserkers in the form of our assault. I have 1 damage dealer on this team. Fire will not work very well against most enemies on this mission, I think. I don't know if fire works on Praetorians, I think it does. We also have to keep in mind that there's things like Praetorian sectopods that can show up. I don't know if this is happening. Toki here. I don't know if I'm feeling this mission, guys. I really don't know if I'm feeling this mission. Blade Dancer. We do have a Blade Dancer. How good are you bloodied here? That's going Toki. You were always alive in this campaign, actually. It was the YouTube campaign that you died in. How's it going, Marvin? Okay. Let me think about what team we're sending out here, because I don't know. I'm not feeling this team. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm not feeling it. We have a Pathfinder Hunter. This guy does have a coil weapon built for him. I should probably just run him on this mission. I don't know if we have the damage output to do it, though. That's the issue. This is really sketch. I probably want to start building coil rifles for our damage dealers. I'm probably going to be building a coil vector for you. I might take Toki on this one. There's going to be so many enemies on this. I don't know if it's possible for this team to handle this. Got our assault here. Maybe if we can send in like 7 people, maybe. I think we definitely bring our Wayfarer on this one. We need all the multi-shot damage output we can get. I can boost this at 200% and do a 25 to 27 enemy mission. I mean, at this point, the amount of reduction that we're getting is so minimal. Like, 25 to 27 versus 28 to 30. That barely matters at all. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. This feels like it's gonna be a bad time for everyone on board this mission. Another Wayfarer. 6 soldier squad with a stealth scouter, maybe? Can I bring one more person on this, like a stealth unit, like the Hitman? That's pretty solid, I think. Or the Agent. Agent or Hitman, both are fine. Let's go for the Hitman since I don't really have many hackers on this one. And he's also stealthier too. With a boost, we can get this to 100%
Hey
if we
guys,
need to.
we have a new subscriber.
Thank you very much for the sub, Blade Walker! Much appreciated, man! Thank you very much for your support.
Born too late to exploit Apotheosis Reaper Templar. Born too soon to exploit Tractor Protocol Tesla Trooper. Born just in time to exploit Marked for Death Raptor Commando Runner 1 Man.
We are going to be making use of that Raptor Commando build on the HQ Assault when we finally get there. So I hope you're excited to see that. Alright, I think I want to have a coil vector rifle set on you two here. Let's build 2 coil vectors. I think I should have just enough money to do those. Coil vector rifle. Coil vector rifle. Coil vector lance. 60 supplies, 5 Illyrium. Okay, so we can afford that. Let's buy at least one of these. I'll probably get more. I want to have at least one. Okay, and then we have our stealth unit there. This will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unit squad if I do this. I can take out one person. I guess I could take out Toki, although I kind of wanted to get some training on Toki. This is one of those really hard missions that we probably want to run as close to 8 people as possible on it. Another problem with this mission is that this is another one of those missions where we're probably going to have to boost it. And if we have to boost it, that means another 30 intel that isn't being used to make contact with more places, which is a bit of a problem for us, I think. How bad is it if I just slot in an 8th? I could just slot in an 8th just for the heck of it. How much damage is your gun do? 4 to 8, that's respectable, kind of. I've been wanting to train up this Tesla Trooper, which is why I'm considering this person. You're alright. You got like a combat protocol, but aside from that, not really much else. You have revival protocol, which might be relevant. That's really it, though. I don't know if I'm feeling that Tesla Trooper on a mission like this. There's gonna be so many tough enemies on this, I don't think I can mess around here. What else do we have to worry about? There's that version of the Tesla Trooper that inflicts burns. We can resolve that using a mech protector. Now, if I do bring a mech protector, though, that does also mean that I need armor. And I do have one set of armor for you. Okay, I do have equipment for you. What if I decide to bring the Spark instead? Where's that Spark? Is the Spark out on a mission? Spark, 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 Spark. Spark. Oh, they're being repaired, and apparently I can't use them while they're being repaired. We could bring the mech protector. That would make it so that this is like a full 30 enemy mission, though. I don't know, am I ready to do a 30 enemy mission? Let's say we run across, like, I don't know, a sectopod. How would we handle a sectopod? We could take this EMP grenade, then we'd have some small solution. We have sting grenades and blue screen bombs, which is something we got going for us, at the very least. The bounty hunters. This guy's gonna be our full damage dealer. Like, Bladewalker does all the damage on this team. You're gonna be purely in charge of scouting. You'll be in charge of making us immune to explosions, fire, and all that other nasty stuff, as well as giving people combat drugs, so that's a pretty big role for the mech protector. I think Johnny Boom's gonna do a great job here. Our Wayfarers are gonna be our damage dealers. You guys have any abilities that are worth learning here? 18 points of AP. I have Paramedic, which is quite solid, although I'd rather learn Stiletto if I could have the option. Or Sensors Overlays. And then, where's the other guy? Right here, here's the other guy. You have Fracture, that's actually pretty relevant, but I have to eat through my AP a lot if I want to teach that to you. Is there anyone else I can put AP on? Not our Assault. They're mostly in charge of... Oh right, I'm gonna do a Shadow Strike build on you. But that's not particularly helpful. What about Toki? Toki actually has combat presence. But I need a lot more points before I can learn that. And Foresight. That doesn't help us here. I think Toki, for the most part, will actually be the least useful member of the squad. But he will have access to being able to run things with lightning reflexes, as well as disabling shot. So he's actually quite relevant in that sense. I could just give you a mag rifle and then have you focus mostly on using your disabling shot to get things. Since you're going to be our main damage dealer, I do want to make sure that you have one of the coil vector rifles. Aside from that, though, I don't really know what else I'm doing with this team. I feel like that's it. That's what this team's got. I could grab the EMP grenade right now if I wanted to make sure that I could deal with sectopods if they come into play here. And with a boost, it's 105% max infiltration. Alright, this is probably worth doing. Do not perceive the sectopod and we'll be fine. Oh, is that how this works? How's it going, Cyrium? Neko Jabril? Danker Dude, welcome back, sir. And to everybody else that I might have missed in chat. Does bringing more soldiers do anything to the enemies, or just makes it so that you have less for future missions? It makes it so that there's more enemies on the mission. So you'll see that as we add more people, the amount of infiltration time that we need goes up, and the amount of enemies goes up kind of, but it's not by much, so I think I'd rather go for the full 8 here. Yeah, I think we'll just start setting up some smoke needs here. I think Johnny Boom will be able to contribute pretty well. What else can we put in here? I am probably doing that second coil rifle, so let's do that. Coil, vector rifle, coil, vector rifle. There we go, one more of these to go with us. I said that I was going to put this one on the bounty hunter. And finally, one more onto questions 4. We got most of the equipment that we need here. We got another mag shotgun, arc thrower. We got a bunch of stun flashbangs on our Pathfinder, go fit. You can probably grab this mag pistol for now, because I'm not planning on building a coil pistol yet. Okay, and then it's just a question of how much armor we have for the entire squad. Advent Trooper armor goes onto the Hitman, of course. We have a decent amount of armor for the squad, so that's good. Yeah, I think the entire squad needs this armor pretty damn badly. To be fair though, our Wayfarers actually have a respectable amount of health even without Predator armors. Alright then. This will probably end up being our final squad here, so let's make sure that they are all fully geared up. Maybe some ceramic plating. I think medkits on the backliners probably makes the most sense here. Does anyone here have field medic that I can give the alien nano medkit to? Doesn't seem like it. I'm gonna give you a paramedic here. That way we have at least one person that can carry a bunch of medkits with them. This is gonna be your job over here to hold that alien nano medkit. In terms of ammunition, let's give you... I feel like we need some blue screen people. Maybe not on you, maybe we'll put that on someone else. For you, I'm gonna give you the armor piercing rounds. Then maybe we'll give the blue screen rounds to Fat Boy over here. There we go. Anything else I can build around here that might help out the squad? Boom core, respirator implant, incendiary grenade, shape charge. We can grab a couple more blue screen rounds. I feel like if we're going to run into sectopods, this would be the mission that we run into them on. Shredder rounds wouldn't be bad either. I actually think I should give Shredder rounds to this guy, actually. Maybe blue screen rounds on one of you guys, and then Shredder rounds on the other. I'm taking off my jacket right now because it's super hot in here. Yeah, let's do some more Shredder rounds, probably. This is gonna cost a decent amount, but it's worth it. Let's grab at least one more set of Shredder rounds. And maybe we'll actually make it so that the mag vector rifle person is in charge of Shredder rounds. They have the least amount of damage output, so at least give them some use to their multi-shot. It would appear that we're out of alloy plating. Let me actually see if that's true or not. We can build a little bit more alloy plating. By a little bit more, I actually mean like a lot more. Probably worth it to just build all of it, right? Probably worth it. Alright, let's use all of our money to build a bunch of alloy plating for this squad. And we'll give the alloy plating mostly to the frontliners, with some of the backliners getting some too. The most valuable soldiers should be getting alloy plating. So for example, my bounty hunter, I definitely don't want you getting shot to death. In fact, I think everyone here can afford one. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's good. Everybody here gets an alloy plating. Excellent. Then after that, let's make sure that we have the rest of the stuff that we need. Tactical vest on you. Koki, I'm gonna give you an extra fire grenade probably, just so you can... Oh, you know what? Your accuracy's so low. I'm gonna give you a tracer round. That way you can actually hit things with your mag rifle from far away. That makes more sense. Bounty Hunter probably wants to maintain their accuracy at long ranges, so I think I'm fine with leaving that on you. The Vector Rifle accuracy does start falling off a lot sooner than a Sniper Rifle would, so we do need to just make sure to maintain that on you. What about weapon mods? What do we got for weapon mods? Elite Suppressor, Magazine. I'm gonna definitely do a Magazine and Laser Sight on you. Followed by, hopefully, a heavy barrel. We do have a heavy barrel, perfect. Probably another laser sight on this fellow here. We have a laser sight for you. And then you guys over here should grab some accuracy. Expanded magazine for sure. And we do have advanced scope, so that's really good. Do you guys feel like these suppressors will help us out at all? We're at 69%. Might as well give them some suppressors if we have nothing else to give them. We do actually have something else to give them though, elite stock. You guys are kind of sniper-like, so giving you guys stocks wouldn't hurt. There we go, scopes on the people who need it. Toki over here definitely needs a scope. Toki, get your scopes. Scopes, go. Advanced scope, maybe a flamethrower on Toki, followed by... Magazine should be fine. There we go. You know what, I'm gonna give you tracer rounds, that way you can hit things from long range with your shotgun if necessary. Just in case we need to actually shoot something from far away. I don't know how likely that's gonna be the case, but just in case we need it. Pathfinder, what are we doing with you? I think you are going to grab... Can we get a scope for you, or am I out of scopes? Oh, it seems like I'm out of scopes. I guess that's fine if you're out of scopes. We can just give you laser sights. Laser sight, or magazine. Apparently this gun can actually grab a flamethrower. That's actually kind of interesting. Sorry for a newbie question, but is amalgamation the way to go to try out a new soldier class mod for the first time? I'm not sure what amalgamation is. Do I have elite heavy barrel? I believe you do. I'll check again in just a bit. Ooh, hair trigger, I guess. I'm pretty sure you have the best thing that we've got, because the best thing we have is the advanced heavy barrel. The elite one's on that other mission, the HQ assault that's currently going on. Another laser sight here. Let's do hair trigger, and I guess an auto loader is fine. Anything else that we need on this team? If I had a hacker, I would probably be willing to throw red screen rounds on you. You know, if we needed to take out a sectopod, we could put in a Who would I take out if I was gonna put in a hacker on this type of mission? Honestly, probably Toki. Toki's the only one here that doesn't have a tier 4 weapon on them. Yeah, let's take Toki off real quick. See if we have a hacker available. Do have a hijacker, but they're not particularly high ranked though. What are the chances that we can actually set up a Sectopod control session if I bring Shinan on this one? Then give Shinan the... we'll give someone else red screen rounds. And then we'll give Shinan the hacker's laptop and a skulljack if available. We don't have a skulljack for you, but let's say I do give you a skulljack. And then we give you a Gremlin Mark II. You have 102 hack stat, I think. Plus 25. 127 hack stat. That's acceptable, honestly. And then you double as a stealth unit. Okay, maybe we'll consider this. Can I build a skulljack with the money that we have? Skulljack. Oh, we can. Okay, I'll consider doing this. I might actually do this. I wish we had another hacking PCS for this guy. What are the chances that we can actually hack a Sectopod if we activate? We have, Oh, that's the real question, actually. Oh, we're short of 1 rank of botnet. Never mind, we can't hack it. Never mind. Sectopod hack is not happening. If we had botnet, we could try it. Since this is a mission that I can't run in against the enemies, it might be worthwhile to grab something that can just shoot better. Kafka's got 78 accuracy. What else can I do instead of Kafka? Kafka's got 78 accuracy versus our Viper Marauder with 73 ac. Oh, but you inflict chill. That's good against beast-like enemies, right? You know, that might not be a bad idea. Let's grab Nagaratep on this one. Marauders, coil, cryo rifle. Okay, and you even have a coil weapon. That's perfect. Alright, we're gonna bring Nagaratep on this one then. I definitely want to have better weapon upgrades on you, so let's figure out what we need. I think we need the Elite Expanded Magazine. Elite Mag and probably Scope is what I'm thinking. Yeah, Advanced Scope on you. Who can give up their Elite Magazine? Advanced Mag. Advanced Autoloader. Advanced Mag. You shoot twice though. I want to give the shoot twice people more ammo if possible. You also shoot twice because you have hit and run. Alright, never mind then. You're just gonna have to work with the standard magazine. Hopefully that'll be okay. Then after that, we'll grab... what other utility items do we got? We do have Shredder rounds, although your accuracy is kind of weak. I might give you Tracer rounds instead. Give someone else these Shredder rounds. You're gonna be in the front line, so I'll give you Attack Vest. Attack Vest and... you know what? I'm gonna take a Frost Grenade just because you have one. I mean, Shredder rounds make sense on the unit that shoots twice. I'm just a little bit worried about your accuracy is all. You know what? I might give you Shredder here. And eat into our XCOM AP pool by 6 points. This might save someone's life, I'm gonna take that. How much shred do you actually have? Soldier abilities. Conventional weapon, more advanced weapons will shred more armor. So I'm assuming coil weapons count as like mid-tier, so 2 armor. We can shred 2 armor from people, and then with the shredder round, we can shred 4 armor per shot, which means 2 shots of this guy's gun is actually enough to just rip apart 8 armor. That's very impressive. Alright, that's pretty good. Is that it? Is that all the stuff that we need? I think that's it. This is gonna be our squad for this mission. And then with some boost, we can get this up to 100%. Alright guys, let's go raid the Advent train with our squad. This is kind of a squad that I don't use very often. We have the Smoke Grenade Mech Protector. I think I haven't really used this class very often yet. We got a lot of backline though, so that's good. Bounty Hunter, 2 Wayfarers, and then we got a bit of frontline. Let's see how well they handle this.
Ready to deploy.
To reduce the Sectopod's hack defense enough with botnet, you need around 26 shots. Alright, well, that's good to note that I should definitely not take that hacker on this one. Alright, now, I'm gonna need some intel to boost this, which implies that I'm not making contact anytime soon unless I decide to change my research to data pads for a while. I guess I'll do a couple of these for
I'll
now.
ensure that this new project takes highest priority, Commander.
Let's decrypt some data
Once we have
pads.
something to
And
report,
while we're
I'll notify
decrypting
you
them, let's head up to Reaper Exchanges to gain intel as fast as we can. Got some Sabbat rounds. That might have actually been nice to have these rounds versus the supply raid.
I
Fortunately,
am
it just
sure you
wasn't
will find the
available then.
results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Oh, nice liberation that I can't do. Oh, nice, a UFO that I can't do. Oh, look at all these good missions that we're just passing up. What's this one? Cracked VIP. We have another mission going on over here that needs to eventually be done.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Oh, we actually got this? I was expecting an ambush, what the heck? Stop succeeding on everything, guys! Alright, well, apparently we keep succeeding. I want this ambush to trigger so I can actually send the squad out and do this without risking my gunnery sergeants of dying to this ambush. But apparently our game has just decided that the ambush will never trigger until I send out my gunnery sergeants. I hate this game. Maybe we'll send out a bunch of robots over here and see if we can just trigger the ambush to finally happen. Here, I'm gonna wait to do that and get some better soldiers for this. We do have this troop column happening now because of that, and I do kind of want to do it because that would raise Advent vigilance by a little bit. However, we're running low on units to do missions with, and this one has a Viper King, which makes it a little bit scarier. Gonna take 5 days and 17 hours until that's complete. 4 days and 22 hours until this is complete. 1 day and 15 hours until this is complete. Then I could do this, but I'd need to do it with a boost. Oh, the struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. Which mission do I pass up on? Do I try this mission without any good equipment? I feel like that's the wrong answer.
Commander, we'll need
Just
to have
train
one of our
9
troops
shinobies to
equipped
do
with
all the
Skulljack for
missions,
use
but
in the field if we're going to make any
unironically...
progress towards our
I
current
do
objective.
agree with you. 9 shinobies could probably do a lot of missions. Well, if my super stealth shinobi didn't die last time, maybe I would consider trying to stealth some missions here. Unfortunately, they are dead, so I can't do that. Do I have any more mech equipment for you? And mag weapons. I don't know if I can send mag weapons onto a mission with a Viper King. And I don't think the alien rulers are stopped by burns, so the Pyromaniac unfortunately isn't as helpful as we would like. They're still useful, just not as helpful. I'm not sure if Disorient works on the Viper King or not. We do have Toki. Toki can do damage. And inflict disabling shot. We really don't have a squad for this type of mission. Can I build, like, Templar equipment? I have, like, the basic Tempest gauntlets for you. Okay, I have some equipment here, that's good, kind of. You're also really low rank, though. This will not be an easy mission, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely this won't be an easy mission. I should probably just bring a full 6 squad here. Danny technically has equipment on her, so I'm just gonna send her out because she's got, like, stuff. Not the best stuff, but she has stuff compared to everyone else. And she has naturally high HP with, like, a low-ranking armor type. You're a bit low on HP, which kind of concerns me. Okay, guys, what do you guys think about this squad here? We'll grab some Shredder rockets to deal with the snake. Yeah, let's grab 2 Shredder rockets to deal with it. I feel like double Shredder rocket will help out a bit. Got our flame torch here. I could grab the advanced immolator on you. I could grab the cryolator, although I think that thing's immune to cryolator, so it doesn't even matter if I take this or not. This actually gets access to improved suppression, interesting. You know what, I'm gonna give this a go. It gives improved suppression, and your chem thrower is also capable of inflicting disorient as well as poison, so that's quite lovely. Retreat, got some equipment here. I'll give you nanoscale vest, I guess? We got some really good missions that we have to do, but our team is really getting stretched thin. And I'm not actually sure if our team can handle these missions at this point, because all these missions are really high difficulty missions. These are not going to be easy at all. We're at the point in the game where we can see sectopods. I'm pretty sure we can see, like, all forms of, like, super high-level boss units now. Canister charges, cone width. I think we want cone width. Clip size or ammo? I'll do clip size on you, maybe. Cone width by 2. Auto reload 1 ammo. You guys don't use canisters, so those 2 are useless for you guys. Oh, you know what? I probably need better ammo. think we should be fine on the difficulty of this mission. It's mostly just dealing with the Viper King, which our team really isn't well equipped to deal with it. We have like what? 1 fire grenade, fire shots from your pistol. We have poison on your chem thrower, but that thing's also immune to ice. It should still inflict the poison, I think. Actually, will it? Oh, it might not actually. Hold up. Because I think that thing does ice damage, so it's like, it's probably just immune to the entire damage that this can deal, which means the toxic fuel won't inflict, I think. So we probably have to take that off. I'll give you the underbarrel flamethrower so you can chop next to something and then use the flamethrower. We're also going to give you an autoloader and probably just a hair trigger to get more hits in. We got Danny over here, capable of taking ceramic plating, maybe some med kits, and a bit of armor should be fine. And finally this guy over here. I wish I had ammunition upgrades for you. Yeah, let me take off this autoloader. I don't need that. This guy needs the autoloader a little bit more, because this guy's actual job is shooting things. Prototype strike module, we got a restorative mist, that's fine. That's fine. And I can give you either armor penetrating rounds or something else. I kinda wanna give you something else if possible. Unless I can build shredder rounds perhaps. I can build one more set of shredder rounds. I probably should have shredder rounds on this team. This guy will take it. He's got, I think you have multi-shot abilities, right? Yeah, you've got Marauder, so you shoot twice. So if you shoot twice with Shred, you can shred as much armor as possible. Okay, and I think that's it. This is gonna be our squad for this mission. We'll see how they perform. Don't disappoint me, guys. Get out there. Are the level and type of enemies only based on the strength of a region, or is there a global factor as well, such as date? It is also affected by date. See this F over here? This stands for force level, or a better way to understand this would be alien research. So this progresses over time, basically, and this is not something you can interact with really much. I probably should try one more covert action to trigger this ambush, because we really badly need to trigger that. Who can trigger that ambush? Without dying. That's an important caveat. Without dying. Who can trigger that ambush without dying? What's a mission type that has an ambush on it? Once we trigger it, the ambush should go back down to 0. Or close to 0. Where's Bobo? I know Bobo can sneak out of these types of missions fairly easily. Bring Bobo, and finally... This is the last person we bring on this mission type. Is our Shiv available, or did that thing die? Oh, distrusted. I see. Alright, I think we can get ambushed with this team, I hope. Alright, you guys are just going to try and escape from this mission as fast as you can, if that is your goal. Bobo should be able to do it no problems because she's Bobo. I don't have a stealth suit for you. But I think you can do this though, Bobo, because you are a shinobi, and I'm pretty sure you're sergeant rank at least. You should have the ability to sneak out of here, and then that drone and maybe this rookie will die.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
Okay. I'm scanning.
Course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
And soon we will have enough intel to contact that other place, but I do need to first make sure that I have enough intel to boost the missions that I need to boost. look at all these missions we can't do, guys. Nice. This game is taunting me right now. The game is just taunting me right now as hard as it can. This HQ assault is almost ready. I'm going to switch you guys over to recruit mode so we can start recruiting people.
This will prove to be an important step forward.
Got all of our intel research stuff. Nice. Back over to plasma rifles it is.
Eager to begin, Commander.
Alright, you've got your trial by fire finally. Anyone else that needs more officer training? I think that's about it with officer training. Maybe I'll train up the shinobi over here. Maybe. Yeah, sure, why not? I think shinobis make okay officers. Oh gosh.
Commander,
We really
the
badly
aliens
need to make
continue
contact
to
with that
make
new
progress
place.
on the
But
Avatar
first we have to
project.
finish up on that
If
supply
we're going to
raid.
slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Learn how to get some over there. A Fusilier. Was this a captured soldier at some point? I don't think they were. Hidden event? I think that hidden event will get countered just because we're liberating the spot. All negative traits removed. Oh, that's really good. No more negative traits to be removed for now. Keep on scanning. 80% on that one. Extract VIP over here is almost ready. This is pretty much ready. I could probably just do that whenever I want to now. Oh my god, stop.
Commander,
Advent,
the aliens
stop.
continue to make
Stop.
progress
Stop.
on the Avatar
Stop.
project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
This is how we lose, guys. This is how we lose. I don't really have the team to do that anymore. We're almost ready for the HQ, guys. Almost ready. I just want to do that HQ right now. More than anything else. I want to get that HQ out of the way finally. Oh god, stop! No!
The aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
I just need enough
Going to
intel to
slow
contact
them
this
down, we'll need to
place
move
and then
fast.
boost that other mission. So I need 164 intel before I do anything else. Oh yeah, troop column.
Soon the Elder's vision will be complete, and the Avatar will rise to fulfill the long-awaited prophecy.
East Asia. Yeah, I'm gonna switch you guys over to supplies now, and then just keep 2 guys on recruit. We're ignoring that because we can do this now. Okay. We can liberate this spot finally. Let's do this, guys. We've got one of our best squads out there right now. Let's see how they perform. Get ready for a 5-minute loading screen. How's it going, big man? Black site time? Yeah, I gotta do the black site eventually. Black site, make contact with that spot with the Avatar facility with 7 points on it. Take that thing out. I forgot if it was 7 points or 5 points, but it's got a lot of points on it. So once we knock out that facility, a huge portion of the Avatar project gets sent back. At the very least, we got that going for us. And in a sense, it's nice that we haven't actually destroyed those facilities yet, because by not destroying them, it gives Advent more time to put points there, and then we can destroy it afterwards, which is good for us. We better win this mission. Seems like we're do or die. I think when it comes to Beyond Legendary, you really don't want to lose momentum. And this is a pretty important point for momentum, so I would agree with that statement. It would genuinely suck to lose this promising campaign to the Avatar project. It would suck. It's not because we hadn't done missions for a while, so Advent stopped focusing on us, but now that we're back in business, we're going to be doing like 3 missions back to back. And they're all going to be big missions, so that should draw Advent's attention towards us. Hopefully. It's actually good that we didn't kill them yet. It has major copium vibes. Now think of it this way, right? If I had destroyed that avatar facility, then that's 2 points of the avatar project that would have gone somewhere else further deeper into the map. And then I definitely wouldn't have been able to reach that. If we lose the mission and worse, the squad, we will immediately get retaliated, effectively destroying the region. Oh man, yeah. Let's just hope that we don't lose this mission. And hope that there isn't too much tough stuff heading our way. Remember last time when we had to deal with the Legate as well as like the Titan and all those other Requiem bosses? I think we're about at that date. So we probably will end up finding something really nasty on this mission. I'm banking on it. In fact, place your bets, guys. What are the chances that we find the Legate or a Titan or what's the other things that we can find? Atlas or something? Or maybe a Praetorian Sectopod. There's many things we could find on this mission. Let's hope excitement doesn't continue to build. I'm hoping to. Ladonald says, this HQ assault will determine the fate of this campaign. I feel like every single HQ assault that we do, everyone's just like, this one will determine the fate of the campaign. And it's kind of true. If you squad wipe and lose 8 soldiers, that is kind of crippling. I just got 75 intel from one guerrilla op. Agent was a skulljack / mine, and interrogator got 2 large intel caches from the mining. That sounds really awesome, no tech. Tedor betting Colossus. Oh, a Colossus, eh? Praetorian Sectopods are the worst IMO. They ignore and destroy cover, and that's a death sentence when many enemies are active. Yeah, I agree with that. Praetorian Sectopods can be pretty nasty. That's why my entire shooting team is completely long range. Everyone here is squad sight, I think. I got like wayfarers, snipers, or sharpshooters, I guess. There's no such thing as snipers in Ted Jam. You know, that is kind of funny, actually. Out of all the names you could use for, like, your special unit classes, nobody has actually taken the name Sniper. Everyone's gone with, like, Sharpshooter was the original name. We have things like Saboteur, Wayfarers, Reapers are technically a squad site unit in this game. What else uses sniper rifles and vectors? There's, like, the Survivalist. There's the Hunter. No actual snipers, though. Oh, you guys get to bet your channel points. What's this prediction here? Let's see. Will we encounter insane boss enemies? You guys get 1 minute and 20 seconds to decide. 100% of people say yes, shaking in fear. Nobody has answered no, this is easy, and nobody has answered we're squad wiping anyways. That's good. At least nobody thinks we'll squad wipe. I hate this map. I hate everything about this map. Wait, why does this map suck so much? Like, there's a building up here, which is good, but every time I climb onto these buildings, I just fucking die. I think we go left. All the way left. Okay, let me find my stealth person. Who's our stealth person? Keeler is our stealth person. So I guess... Just don't get revealed. That's all you gotta do as Keeler. Just don't get revealed.
Affirmative, moving out.
There's so much lag right now. Let's do a scouting protocol back there. Oh, apparently the gremlin will open doors. There is an open space here, which is good. I wanted high ground, but we might have to give up high ground just for safety. This building blocks off all of our snipers if they sit here. I fucking hate this position. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. The other option is the right side of the map, which I'm not even sure is the right... Wait, is that a building? Oh, there's a building here! Wait, hold up, we got a building here! Hold up, things might not suck as badly as I thought they would. If you've played XCOM 2 for a long time, you get really scared anytime you click something and then the game lags for a bit because you feel like you're about to get revealed or something. But just because there's so many enemies on this map, the game naturally lags every click you make.
Let's do this.
We got Platinum Malt back there. And Mother can sit right here for now. Oh, there's no building here, right? Oh, there is a building here. Wait, hold up a second. Which building do we prefer? This building actually has less space. And there's a gunship up there. Okay, we're going over to this building, actually. I lied. Everyone back over this way.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar.
Remember, marked for death breaks concealment. Yep, I'll remember that. Thank you very much for the reminder, Zach.
Top speed, dog!
No need to ask twice.
Okay. Naturally lags as if it isn't his potato PC's fault. It's never my PC's fault. Don't say that. It's okay, dear. He didn't mean it. Poor predictable Blade Walker. Rodar doesn't read chat, silly. Oh my god, the enemy turns are taking so long! This is how you know you're in for a fun time, guys. Okay. We should be safe.
Look ahead.
Nothing. The chances that a drone spawns here should be like near impossible, right?
Our way is made clear.
Okay, you guys make a complete 180 and you're coming back this way right now.
Move, move, move.
I'm gonna get Big Smoke right up to here. We got a slot for each of our sharpshooters, so that's good. Wayfarers also. The ladder is right there, perfect.
Getting it done.
And you guys are gonna make a long dash back because I sent you guys in the wrong direction. I'm assuming using the jetpack breaks concealment. There's no way this doesn't break concealment.
10-4.
Right then. I will add the Chosen in general doesn't count as a boss enemy. Yeah, I feel like if we want to count boss enemies, it has to be something that you don't find in the base game unless it's a Sectopod or a Gatekeeper. So it either has to be a Sectopod Gatekeeper or it has to be like a Requiem super boss. At the level of the Legate, at least. I'll count the Cyberdisc too, even though I think the Legate is a higher rank than the Cyberdisc. Okay, my snipers get in position up here. It's a little bit more reassuring now that we actually have people that can shoot back.
There's no choice at all.
Remember that analogy that I made, where it's like when your firefighters are kind of in transition, you're kind of like a crab that's molting. Soon we will no longer be crabs that are molting, hopefully.
Copy that.
And let's of course get Den Mother up here.
Go.
Den Mother might want to just stay with Big Smoke, so Big Smoke always has ammunition to do stuff. Soon we'll just be boiled crabs. Something something carcinization. Soon we'll all be boiled crabs. It's okay, guys. I hate the fact that this building exists. I think in the future, if I ever get the chance to bring whatever units I want on a mission, I might just grab a whole bunch of technicals and rocketeers and just level the first building that we see. I don't know, I feel like that actually might not be a bad idea.
Orders confirmed on the move.
Got it. Moving.
Okay. If I were to put Den Mother somewhere, I guess I'd put her somewhere up there, maybe? Just somewhere where she can throw ammunition to Big Smoke. I think that's more important than anything else here.
Location
Let's check to
confirmed.
see if she's able to throw ammo at Big Smoke after we break concealment, and then we'll decide what to do next. Video feed. How useful is that? Soldier vision increased by 2 for 3 turns. That tells me nothing. I'm assuming this gives us like 5 vision increase or something. I don't really care about that though. You know, if we're at the end of the mission and we feel like we can handle everything, we could try to see if we can hack this and fail it. And then if we fail it, we'll get reinforcements, which gives us more corpses. Something we could consider.
On Overwatch.
I feel like these trees will get in our way. Right now it might not be, but in the later game, leveling a building will be the worst idea. You think so? I heard a muton. Okay, we heard a muton.
Will do.
Mr. Plattenwald is gonna head up to there. I think LaDonnell will be here. Might not be the worst idea to have Big Smoke be here, actually. I think you get a little bit of a better angle of the map from here, maybe. I think that's our sectoid, right? As Keeler, I want you to constantly use scanning protocol on this side. As the turns progress, that's going to be our main goal. Constantly scanning protocol this side to make sure there's nothing sneaking up from the right side. Oh. A Niven Curator, Super Heavy Frost Mech Longbow. I don't believe you're allowed to squad sight off of the Gremlins vision. At the very least, we can't shoot them right now because it's a building. Okay, but we'll keep that in mind. Rishi will start moving up a little bit here.
I knew all these paths once.
Got it covered.
You are not alone in this place.
Did a muton just fall through the roof? Muton destroyer moment. Too clumsy for floors. Can Muton destroyers actually break stuff while they're patrolling? I keep hearing stuff up there. Here, I'm gonna hack this right now.
Bypassing security.
Mostly just to get rid of this thing. 100%, this should be safe. I just want to shut this thing down right now.
We're in.
Okay, and you don't see anything over here.
Confirmed.
Still nothing.
Far beyond the light's reach.
Nothing. Okay. Gonna shift around our team just a little bit here.
Confirmed.
On Overwatch.
Got it covered.
The smell of sulfur.
Okay, the
and
closest thing is
gunpowder
right down
hangs
there.
in the air.
And I believe the person in charge of this region should be Warlock. Make sure Den Mother is within reloading distance of the Raptor. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I put her up here. That should be within reloading distance.
Okay.
I think she just needs to be within, like, blue movement distance, right? Does this count, even though they're, like, one level up above? I'm assuming that will count.
Standing fast.
Okay, maybe I take my hacker and move them back to here.
Stepping off.
As I said, I wanted someone to be scouting for us. The rest of the team will be in, like, the front side over here, like my Templar, my Sectoid will probably be pushed up there. So I think what I'll do is I'll take the Hijacker and keep them, like, right back here. That way anything coming past that tower we'll see. I think the most dangerous piece of
Hostiles are moving.
map is going to be that building right there, because that's like a spot where all the enemies can hide and our snipers won't really be able to tag those locations. Ninven is a boss unit, right? It's more of like a regular drone that's really powerful. In the early game you would definitely consider it a boss unit, but we're talking about like Legate tier at least. Cyberdisk tier, that kind of stuff.
Closing on target position now.
Okay, I'm gonna probably put you maybe back there actually. I just want to make sure that you can at least see up here. So to see up here you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You have to be like at least here, so this spot should be fine.
Roger that.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch. We've got something over here.
For both reload and bandage throw, the distance is about 7 or 8 tiles. Does it take into account the height difference? okay, so that's the command pod. We see those guys at least. I do not have a shot on that officer because I don't legit see him with an actual soldier. How do I get vision of these guys? Maybe they'll just patrol this way. They'll probably patrol onto the building, actually. Maybe I try to meet them with Rishi. I'm afraid I'll get caught by something inside of there, though.
Let us press on.
Seems safe so far. Worst case scenario, if Den Mother isn't able to reach them this round, I can always just grapple up to here and then we can actually supply them. That shouldn't be an issue for now. Patience, everybody.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
A devil walks these halls.
There's something else over here that's not this group, but if I start fighting whatever's over here, this group will start running in. Patience, guys. I kind of want to go upstairs, but I'm just a little bit worried. I'm gonna take you and move you up a few steps here, just to see if we find anything. Nothing.
Onward, while there is still time.
Nothing. Okay, so we don't see anything here on the roof.
Overwatch.
Roger, I've got my eyes on the prize.
Foul winds and foul tidings.
I keep hearing something from over here, but my snipers can't reach that, so that's not very helpful. I wouldn't mind just being able to see the 8 trooper pod up here and then being able to holo target them all. That would be really, really nice, in fact. Alright, let's check up here and see what it is that we keep hearing. Okay, well, those guys are up there. I don't think we're within range to get caught if I step here. I don't think we will be. This is kind of nerve-wracking. Alright, I'm gonna be brave.
Forward now.
Okay. We don't have vision of them yet. If they move a little bit closer, then we'll have vision of them with Rishi.
Scanning.
Overwatch.
Listen.
There's a different group up there. Okay, that was not the group we were hearing, apparently. Is the Ninven also up there, then? The trooper pod does not seem to be moving. Of course, they would love to just sit